Do you ever get so busy and so stressed out over stuff that you find yourself not listening? And I don't mean in a stubborn way. I mean in a ADD way, where your brain is so on the left and someone over here on the right is trying to talk to you, and you're there, but you're not there. I'm nodding, but am I truly absorbing what is being told to me? And I'm struggling with that lately. And that has a lot to do with this office. You see the microphones. I wanted to get my window in here. But it's the day's rounding to the end here. I wanted to do a video for y'all. So I thought I'd throw this phone up and talk about something that is current for me right now, because I got a lot going on between podcasts, this channel, work, this office. Things are getting a little nutty, and my patience level is really low. I always feel like I'm in a rush. It's like if I don't walk out the door in 5 seconds, then I'm going to be late for the next thing, and then the next thing after that. I'm trying not to be short. You know, when it's evening time and I'm chilling out, I'm cool. You know, me and Skylar are cool. But I just feel like I am rushing. Like, I'm always anxious. When I'm doing this, I'm anxious because I need to hurry up so I can get to the next thing. And then I'm in that next thing and I have to hurry up to get to the next thing. But it's all in here. Honestly, I'm not that busy. I got a lot going on. I'm pretty good at managing my time. But there's something going on in here because I have to think about so much different stuff. I hope once this studio is up and running and it's got all the lights and cameras are up and everything is good, I hopefully can settle down, take a breath, give myself a break, give myself some time off. But right now, if I'm not working, I'm thinking. That's it. So it's kind of miserable right now. I don't mean to be that way. It's all is good. Everything's fine. It's first world problems, right? It could be a lot worse things going on right now. But as far as an update on the studio, yesterday I was supposed to join up with my friend Steven to hang lights and cameras, or at least get that phase started. But his wife got COVID, and he is quarantining for a few days just to see. He doesn't have any symptoms. He's good. So we scheduled for Friday, which is 3 days from now. So if he gets sick tomorrow, then that obviously won't happen. But that's the biggest undertaking for this room: cameras and lights. I ordered a big cabinet, sort of like a wardrobe cabinet, so I can have a place to put stands and tree stands and mic stands and what have you, and then have shelves for microphones and headphones. Just a place to store stuff, because right now this is what I'm dealing with. Anyways, so yeah, do you struggle with paying attention when you're busy brain? And I struggle with it, and I feel bad sometimes because I'm not totally present for the person that was with me at any given time. Sometimes I struggle listening to a podcast. There's some podcasts I like listening to. It'll be like a 20-minute drive, and I realize I really didn't listen to one word of that 20-minute podcast. It was there. It was in the background. I might come in and out of it, but sometimes I'll just stop it and drive in silence. And then later on, when I feel like I have some grasp of attention span, I'll rewind the podcast and start over whatever part that I felt like I missed. So I just needed to come on here and vent a little bit. As you know, the podcast the channel is changing a little bit. I'm adding more business stuff in there. A lot of people unsubscribed because of the massive upload I did to bring my podcast over. It was like 20 uploads over a course of a night. So a lot of you woke up to your feed completely filled with my face. And I apologize for that. And I tried to explain that in an early video, but obviously not all of you saw it. But for those of you that were kind of annoyed by it, but hung around and stayed subscribed, thank you. It is nice to see some numbers going up on those episodes. So that's really cool. I'll never expect them to be as big as other videos because that's just the nature of the beast. But I do appreciate you of the people that are engaging with that podcast. But tonight, I wanted to do a video that was more of the talking style, which is always going to be a part of this channel. If you go check out my homepage, I've reorganized the channel page with different playlists. I have one called Music Row. Right now, it's videos of me talking about my past in music. But down the road, I want to interview friends here in this studio that are other musicians and just talk music, and also as a way to promote them locally. So that will go under that playlist, the vlog playlist, obviously the Producer's Journal playlist, but then I have a playlist called Mental Health right now, and I don't care for the name right yet, because my playlist Music Row, I could have just called that music videos. But no, I called it Music Row because it sounds better, and it's an actual place in Nashville called Music Row. Mental Health playlist. I want to think of a better name of that. But there's a bunch of videos in there from the past where I talked about depression, stress, anxiety. This video is technically going to go in there because I'm talking about stress and not paying attention, mind games. But what's a better name for it? What's something creative for that playlist? I was thinking something like brain food. I don't know, it just came to mind. But I don't like mental health. It's too sterile. So if you have any ideas, throw them in the comments. I'd be interested to hear some ideas that you all have. But for the rest of the day, I'm going to pay attention. Squirrel. What? Take care.